Superior Donuts at Oyster Mill Playhouse. So what I'd like to just start with here is we'll start with you, Paul, and kind of come around and clockwise from there. I'd like to know who you are, where have we seen you before, just like a little 30-second bio.
Alright, my name is Paul Hood, and you might have seen my plays throughout the Harrisburg area. Just recently had a production of one of my shorter works called The It's of Gloria Fitch. It was produced by Narcisse Theater Company right here in Harrisburg. And so I've had several plays done as readings throughout the region. And so yeah, you might have seen some of my work or even read my film reviews. I used to write film reviews for the Patriot News many years ago.
I'm Andy Isaacs. I play Max Tarasov, a 10-year immigrant to Chicago from Russia, sort of a go-getter immigrant, owns his own store, but he is socially inept, and I'd say that kind of defines most of my lines.
Rob?
Hey, I'm Rob Kopko. I'm playing Luther Flynn. Luther is I guess he's a bookie making his collections. I like to think of myself as a supervisor of the collection agency. I've done a number of shows here at Oyster Mill. I think this is my 6th or 7th show. My favorite show being years ago was Little Abner. I played General Bull Moose at the time when I had a nice bushy mustache. Also, I've done a number of shows over at Hershey Area Playhouse, Theater Harrisburg, and I actually did a couple of Shakespearean plays. So, enjoyed being back here. This is great.
Steve?
I'm Stephen Hensel. I'm playing Kirill. What's my last name? I can never remember. Hi, I'm Stephen. We'll start that one over again. Stephen Hensel, and I'm playing Kirill Vakin. I'm mostly the muscle for Max, who shows up to basically look intimidating. I've been on stage at OMP a couple of times, One Man, Two Governors, Jesus Christ Superstar, Evita, a couple of other things in the area. But it's good to be back.
If you could please look straight at me and give me your best Ivan Drago, I will break you.
He dies.
Okay. I'll take it. John?
Silence.
I'm Jonathan Morgan. I play Kevin McGee. Kevin McGee is Luther's muscle. He breaks legs, twists arms. I love heat.
Where'd you get those at?
I put them on myself.
Oh, I got them in prison.
So that's what I play my first badass, over-the-hill badass character. I've done a few shows here in LTM, and I hope to audition for a show at the new Loudonberry Theater.
Hi, I'm Gail Sherrod. I'm the stage manager. I think the last one I stage managed here was an Inspector Calls. I've been in various local theaters, including LTM. I directed some stage readings at Hershey Area Playhouse last summer. Done some work at Oyster Mill Playhouse, technically, as well. And you don't very often catch me on stage, so I'm not going to tell you where you can find me.
I know where I can find you.
I'm Daphne Bowman. I'm playing Lady Boyle, who is homeless Lido. And I've done, well, actually, here on this stage is where I did my first community theater show, which was like 25 years ago. And I've done other things here throughout the years. Haven't done anything here for the past 5 years, so I'm like really glad to be back here. I've done things at Little Theater Mechanicsburg and Theater Harrisburg and Yorkville Theater. That's about it.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Samuel Pikett, and this is actually my second play ever. The first play I did was at Lebanon community theater, To Kill a Mockingbird, and I was about literally like a week before I started this play. And I'm playing Franco, the optimist and 21-year-old kid who's very street smart and can be a pester to Arthur over here. But it's fun for me because they're two completely different roles, and the one people may have seen me at Lebanon Community Theater. So it's just about the experience and reps for me. But in the future, I will be attending the Actors Studio in New York City, starting in the fall of 2017. So you can catch me there because I will not be in Harrisburg after this.
All right. Jeff.
Yes, I am Jeff Washaleski, and I play Arthur Shibashevsky. And I think the main reason I got the role was because I can pronounce Shibashevsky. And I started acting about 5 years ago because as a midlife crisis, becoming an actor was a lot cheaper than sports car or divorce. So I've been in a couple of shows here at Oyster Mill. I played Jeeves in Jeeves in Bloom, which was one of my favorite roles. Also complete works of William Shakespeare Abridged, which was a lot of fun. Other area productions, I played Falstaff in Merry Wives of Windsor in last year's Shakespeare in the Park, and Mark Rothko in Red, and a few other shows. So.
Lisa?
Hi, I'm Lisa Harris, and I'm playing Officer Randy Austin, who is a cop here in the show who looks after Arthur and wants to be the potential love interest of Arthur. This is my Oyster Mill debut. I've been performing for a number of years now. My most recent roles have been as Mrs. Montgomery in The Heiress, and Pinhead, the Countess, and the Sandwich in The Elephant Man, both at Ephrata Performing Arts Center. And also I have performed at Lebanon Community Theater, Sister Aloysius in Doubt, Clary Belcher in Steel Magnolias, and Miss Prism in See How They Run. And I'm happy to be here.
And Gary.
My name is Gary Jones. I play the role of James, who's also an officer, with my partner Randy here. I started acting probably about 3 years ago. I've taken some classes down at Open Stage where I perform with a couple of people down there. The plays we did with by Neil Osborne, Barefoot in the Park, Sunshine Boys, and also did some plays written by a local playwright by the name of Joe Osborne. So this is my first time here at Oyster Mill, and I look forward to the opportunity.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so we'll go through this next part really quick. I would like you, in character, to tell me about your character, and we'll start with you, Gary.
My character is James. He's a police officer, and he's really the strict one, the one who's really playing by the rules, trying to keep everything together. And he's the one that really has a close relationship with the lead character, one of the lead characters, Franco. He has a close relationship with him. He really cares a lot about him and his well-being.
Okay. Randy, tell me about Randy.
Well, Randy is salt here. She's been on the beat for a long time, and she's just looking to better herself and better her situation and look after total nerd over here and an idiot, her partner, James, but she's also looking to be more feminine, growing up in a family of 6 brothers and a dad who was a cop, and she's looking at Arthur as that.
She must be desperate.
Arthur.
Yes. Well, Arthur is a middle-aged donut shop owner who really doesn't particularly care about being a donut shop owner. in his youth, he was a draft evader during Vietnam and went to Canada. His father, who had served in the Polish Army in World War II, took exception to that, and it really impacted the rest of his life. And so he's kind of turned inside himself. And it really isn't until Franco shows up and talks himself into a job here at the shop that that shell begins to break down.
Yeah. Max.
Max is an immigrant, a real go-getter.
Is this Max telling me about Max?
I am a Russian immigrant, so you know, I work very hard. I own DVD store, and I am trying to make it bigger. To do that, I have to buy Arthur's donut shop, and also his other neighbor, nail salon. But Arthur will not sell. No matter what I offer, he will not sell. Anyway, I am still trying to expand my business. I have 3 Russian workers who are trying to lift particle board and make the store a little bit bigger, but I still try to get Arthur's shop. Also, I do not understand the way some people react to things around here. It seems I'm just not used to all these people around Chicago. So I find it still very difficult. After 11 years, I still do not know how to get things done around here. It is very frustrating.
Luther.
Now, Luther's a Chicago sports bookie, born and bred. Just lives on the Bears, the Bulls, the Blackhawks, and the Cubs, and screw the White Sox unless they can win me some money.
Kiro.
I'm Kiro. I don't really want to be here, but Max has brought me over from Russia, so you know it's a good job. And quite frankly, I'd rather go looking at the bartender. Because I mean, why not?
Franco.
Hey, listen, man. I'm gonna talk in the third person because it's more interesting this way, alright? So, I need this money. So, I go to this donut shop and I try to get Arthur to hire me, but he's thinking too hard. See, you gotta reduce it down to a simplest element, you know? And then this lady friend of his, this cop chick, right? You know, I don't know her name, but she alright. But I don't know why he's so scared, man. He's alright looking dude, I guess. But yeah, man, I'm just trying to turn this place around. Like, we can make a lot of money. A lot of money. But yeah, that's me.
All right. Kevin. Where the hell am I looking? Wherever you like.
I'm going to tell you a whole lot about me, but I will tell you this. Kevin McGee persuades people to pay their debts. Okay? That's all.
All right. And Lady.
Lady is homeless. She sometimes drinks a little wine. And I'm not going to tell you too much about her because you gotta come to the show and see just what she might be up to. She might know more than you think.
All right.
She knows the cinnamon is the freshest. It's true.